So many traders, even when they have a solid trading strategy that works most of the time, but they always end up losing their funding challenges. The reason is very simple, because their risk management sucks. So in this video, I am going to share my 2 risk management strategies and some very key points that will help you get a funded account the same way that they helped me get a funded account from my Forex funds. Welcome back to the channel everyone. This is Ajwat from Falcon Trading Academy. So we recently launched the trading community and trading course, and first 15 people who will join the training course for only $299 are getting 1 year access to private traders community, where we will be having live webinars, Sunday market analysis, midweek market review, trade signals and much more. So if you want to check that out, there are still 3 spots left. Link is in the description. So I have been trading with prop firms since 2019 and I have made mistakes like many people. I failed challenges even though I had a solid trading system that works most of the time, but I still failed challenges. And the reason is very simple, because my risk management at that time really sucked. But because I learned from my mistakes and I developed a consistent risk management system after losing challenges few times back in 2019. So that helped me become a funded trader, and I have been funded since 2019. So I will be sharing my 2 very important risk management strategies and some very important points that will help you if you are starting your funding challenge. And guys, if you are starting out with my Forex fund or the funded trader program, check out my links in description. If you take the account from the funded trader program, you can also get 10% discount from the code that I have put in the description. Unfortunately, my Forex fund did not give me any discount for you guys, so there is no discount code for my Forex funds at the moment. So let's start off by talking the risk management strategies that you really need to consider when doing the challenge. So as I said, there are 2 strategies. The first one is for those traders that have a lower risk reward ratio and lower winning percentage. Like they have 50% winning percentage and their risk reward ratio profile is only 1 to 2. And the second strategy is for those traders who are a little bit advanced, like myself. I like to trade with at least 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, and my winning percentage is somewhere at 70%. So strategy number 2 is for those traders that have at least 1 to 3 risk to reward profile and their winning percentage is at least 60 or 70%. So let's see what are these strategies and how you can use it. So let's move to the strategy number 1. So as I said, that it is for those traders that have 50% winning percentage and that has 1 to 2 risk reward profile. So what you are going to do is, on every single trade, you will be risking 1% on that trade and your target will be minimum 2%. So you will risk 1% and you will target 2%, and it will act as a filter system. Why it will act as a filter system? It's simple. If you see a trade that has a potential to go up or to go down, but it does not have a minimum of 2 rewards, you are not going to take it. You will wait for the opportunity to arrive that has minimum 2 rewards. So this is how it will help you filtering your trades. You are just simply going to limit yourself to a minimum of 1 to 2 risk reward profile, and you will only take a trade when there is such trade opportunity. So using strategy number 1, you will have to take somewhere between 10 to 16 trades in order to complete the 8% target. Let's see how. So on trade 1, you are risking $1,000, or which is 1% of $100,000 on a trade, and your target is minimum 2% or $2,000. So if this trade goes into profit, you will have a balance of $102,000. On your second trade and on your third trade, you are again risking $1,000 and your target is $2,000. But second and third trade results in negative. So you will lose that 2% that you made from your first trade. Then comes the fourth trade. You are risking again 1%. Your target is 2%. You have made that profit and your balance is up to 102k. Then fifth trade will also result in profit and your balance will go up to $104,000. So these are just the numbers that I like to have. I like to see, what if X happens, then what will I do? What if Z happens, then what will I do? So you can adjust these numbers any way you want. This is just to give you the idea that how you can use this strategy, this risk management strategy, to pass any prop firm challenge. So if you think that you do not have a solid trading strategy, you can always check out the link in description. You can join the community and you can learn from me. But if you have a system that works, but you lack a proper risk management, so this is something that you really need to learn. So on your trade 6, you are again risking 1%, your target is 2%. You will lose that trade and your account will be back to $103,000. Then you will make 2% on your next trade. Then it will move up to $105,000. Then 2 consecutive losses and your account will go down to 103K. I mistakenly put 104K here. Your account will go back to 103K. Then you will take 2 trades and they will result in profits and you will have your balance sitting at 107K. Then after that, you only need to take one more winning trade. So it applies when you have 50%, at least 50% winning percentage. You can make money, then you can lose money. You can make money, then you can lose money. But what will happen is on every single trade that you will take, you will be making double your amount that you have risked. So it will only take up to 16 trades. That is the maximum number that I have tested. It will only take up to 16 trades for you to complete the My Forex Fund $100,000 or whatever the account size challenge. But now comes the strategy number 2, which is my personal favorite, and you only need 2 consecutive wins to complete the challenge. Let's see what is the strategy number 2 and how you can use it. So the second strategy is for those traders who have minimum of 1 to 3 risk reward profile. I like to target every single trade with a minimum of 3 reward. I do not take any trade that has less than 3 rewards. So what is eventually going to happen is, let's say that you risk $1,000 and your target is $3,000 and your trade hits take profit. So your account balance will be sitting at $103,000. But on your second trade, because now you are up $3,000, so on your second trade, you are going to risk 2% of your account balance, which is $2,000 of $100,000 balance. So you will risk $2,000 because you are already up $3,000. So even if you lose that $2,000, your account will still be up $1,000. So if your second trade also hits take profit, because your target is 6%, which is $6,000. So by the end of second trade, your account balance will be sitting at $109,000, which is even 1% higher than the target set by My Forex funds. But there can be a different scenario as well, like this one. You are risking 1%, your target is $3,000 and that is your first trade, but you will lose that trade. So your balance will go down to 99K. Then you will again lose the second trade. Then your account balance will go down to 98K. Then on your third trade, you are again risking 1% and you are targeting 3%. And that trade hits your take profit. Then you will go back to $101,000. Then you will lose. Then you will make, and this is something you can also adjust of your own. But I am just showing you this to give you an example of how you can use one of these 2 strategies. The first strategy, risk 1%, target 2%. Minimum winning percentage, 50%. The second strategy, risk 1%, target 3%. Minimum winning percentage should be 60 or 70%. And if your first trade hits take profit, then on your next trade, you will risk 2% of your trade. And you only need 2 consecutive wins to complete your $8,000 challenge or 8% target of the challenge. So these are the strategies that I like to use when I do the funding challenge. And this is the strategy that I used when I was doing my Forex Fund challenge. So let's talk about what are the key points that I want to share with you that will really help you in completing your challenge. The first point is that 30 days is a lot longer period than you think. When a lot of traders, they do the challenge, they tend to stress out over the fact that they only have 30 days to complete the challenge. But in reality, 30 days is a lot longer period than you think. So do not over risk, over leverage and over trade in order to pass the challenge in shortest period of time possible, because it is way too risky. You are going to blow the account and as a result, you will blow the money that you have spent on the challenge. The second point is that holding on to your winners can be an absolute game changer. If you see an opportunity that has a potential to go beyond 2% or 3%, try to hold on to it. Try to maximize the profits. Now obviously that every trade that you will take does not necessarily have the potential to be a large winner, but when you do have such trade opportunity, do not try and close your trade early, because the larger the winner, the fewer trades you are going to take in order to complete the challenge. The third point is over trading kills. A lot of traders take a lot of trades. So I want to offer you a suggestion of limiting yourself up to 4 or 5 trades per week. The strategies that I shared with you, if you follow those strategies and you limit yourself up to 4 or 5 trades per week, you are going to be more than capable of passing the challenge in given time. It will not only increase your discipline, it is also going to stop you from over trading. So to just reinforce things before I end this video, we discussed 2 strategies. First one is for those traders who have a minimum of 50% winning ratio and minimum of 1 to 2 risk reward profile. The second strategy is for those traders who have 1 to 3 risk reward profile and their winning percentage is at least 60 or 70%. Then we discussed 3 points. The first point, you have to keep in mind 30 days is quite a lot of time for you to complete the challenge. The second point, hold on to your winners. And the third point, do not overtrade. So this is it from this video, guys. I hope you got value out of this video. If you did, please consider subscribing and I will see you in the next video.